Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I made it. I'm just waiting for people to show up. I'm drinking my Java. Oh, and there goes my phone telling me that I'm live, of course. Good morning. So I'm a little late today, of course. Last night I did some work for somebody. I did I don't know, somebody who needed to release a lot of that icky stuff. And it left me like I felt like I got hit by a train. So I cleared myself and I cleared myself and I cleared myself, releasing, removing a lot of that stuff. And I still felt like this morning, like just a little while ago, I woke up and I was having these just weird dreams, these places. Good morning, Kate, or good afternoon where you are. And just very weird, just like weird dreams, just weird. I mean, it had to do with my family, my children. Hey, Destiny, good morning. So I feel good. I feel a little bit better today, but I feel like I got hit by a bus yesterday. Hello, Milu. So yeah, I took a little extra time for myself. I slept a little bit. My son came early this morning, and he's like, "You guys are all sleeping." It was like 6:45. I'm like, "Dude, it's Saturday." I mean, we both worked this evening, but anyways, it was funny. But the weekends is my weekend to sleep in just a little bit, sometimes. But it was good to see my son. Oh God. Taiwo Sahid. Dude, you're more than welcome to have your own show. You please, please get to know your spiritual laws. Please, please. Any self-respecting person or healer or whoever you want to become. Sorry. I already had the first troll of the morning. I'm just not going to tolerate that shit. I'm sorry. Today's lesson. Know your spiritual laws. That was that was last weekend's homework I sent you guys. Remember? Spiritual laws. Know what the spiritual laws are. Good morning, Lorraine. So anyways, I wish him well. So let me tell you guys something. I have, hello, Sandra. Hello. So it was really weird yesterday. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? I don't know. You guys want to do some readings or something, or you guys want to just BS? I have no idea. Whatever you guys want to do. Whatever. So anyways, you know what? Let's just do it. Okay. So I don't know how. I hope everybody's had a lovely week this week. I hope everybody's, gotten everything that they wanted, within reason, stuff they truly need, as we do know the difference between wants and needs, right? Prosperity, health, abundance, all of that lovely stuff, right? And financial abundance, correct? So hi Vicky, hi Natasha. So I don't know. I just I was just saying that I did some work for somebody yesterday. Good morning, Laura. I did some chat. Okay, so let me tell you, Kate. Let me tell you this. So last night, like I said, I was doing this energy work for this girl, and I had an appointment with her through a mutual friend through a friend of hers. And this friend that I had done some work for, she says, I really need you to get with my friend. She really needs you to help her. And I said, okay. And I got sick. I was sick. The last time we were supposed to meet, I wasn't feeling well. So I said, let's reschedule. So anyways, we got to meet up last night. And the energy, let me tell you, the energy that we use, that we burn, you guys, you see Debbie when we're doing our shows and Debbie's like getting hot and she's fanning herself. When we're running our energy, we're burning It's like we get hot, we get warm, we get, like, I always have my fan on to cool me, as I'm going, but sometimes we just get overly hot, right? Because we're running that energy. Well, what happens is that sometimes when we're releasing the energy from certain people, or helping to remove those things that do not serve their best and highest good, it clings to us. As we remove it from them, it tries to stay on board with ourselves. So last night, as I was doing that, it was beautiful. We all felt really good, because what is healing in them, and if I need healing within myself, like I always say, when just like this here, this energy transmission with us all, with all of us here, there's healing that's taking place. There's knowledge that's being learned. There's different things that are taking place. There's a shift of energy, as well as activations, different things that are happening. And what happens is that sometimes that clutter, that may be your clutter, stays with me, or, and I do my best at the very end, off-site, before or after we end the show, I do my own little prayer to make sure we all end ties, and we all, that kind of thing, so that we're not lingering in each other's lives after the show, only in a positive and good, high vibrational energy way. Okay. So anyways, it felt like I got hit by a truck, and this morning I just couldn't wake up after doing that session with that lady last night. Very kind, very, very kind. And what happens is when we carry other people's energies, such as like a family member's that she was carrying, it was a lot of stuff. It was like walking through quicksand and mud and through the desert. That's kind of what it felt like. It's and I know you've all experienced this. When you go, hey Phyllis, when you go into a room, or regardless, you spend just not even a full day, or however long you spend with somebody, and whenever you leave, you guys part ways. You're like, okay, bye, and you leave, and you're like, Jesus, I feel so freaking. You just feel drained. You feel like, good God, what happened? You feel like you're like, oh my. And you're thinking, oh, I must have overdid or something. No, that could be too. I mean, if you're out doing something crazy, like, I don't know, whatever, something, working out or whatever. But just by having an interaction with somebody else, you feel completely drained after you guys go your separate ways. And then even it's just that energy, that shift, or that whatever it may be that they were carrying, or just that they themselves just drain you. And that's something that we have to always remember to clear ourselves. I did last night. I asked Nana to come in, my other spirit guide, to help me, my other spirit guides. And what's really interesting is that these effects she was having was because of her sister. So a lot of the messages that I was getting, and a lot of the, I don't know if I want to call it abuse, but it was very like hostile energy. And what was really, really weird was that everything I said, she confirmed it was. She goes, that's my sister. And I said, well, you're carrying a lot of your sister's baggage. She's like, because she's like this all the time. Because her sister just never like stops. Yeah, absolutely, Kate. Energy vampires, absolutely. And I told her, I said, that is so dangerous for you. Your energy level just plummets, and it spirals people. It spirals people. It makes you feel like it's you. There's something wrong with you, when in reality, it's that other person. And this is when I go back to, regardless of whether it's family or not, friends, even our own children, we love unconditionally. We do. But like, the best instruction I can give her was, I know you love your sister. I know you see her hurting. I know you see what she's going through, what she continues to go through. But the thing about it is that we can't run her race for her. We can't allow that absorption of that energy to enter our field because we carry her burden. You're carrying her burdens, and you can't. It has nothing to do. It has nothing to do with you. So we cleared, anyways, I tried to clear all that energy as I did, last night. I asked to clear. Dude, I'm still feeling the effects from that. So I don't know if anybody, it's happened to me a couple times before, where I'm like, oh, holy crap. I'm like, wow, this is weird. You feel weird. You just kind of feel like, oh, wow, I'm so sluggish. So anyways, long story short, be careful who you hang around with. Be careful, regardless whether it's family or friends. You still have to be true to yourself. Only take so much, until you just can't, until you become depleted. That's not good for you. That's not something where it affects your everyday functions. I mean, your everyday, just your life, your own vibration, of course, but it also screws up your entire way of thinking because you're not understanding whether you're like, what am I doing? You're thinking it's you and it's not. I don't know. People have a word for that, as gaslighting or whatever, or whatever. Whatever the new words are of the today are, I have no idea. So anyways, so today I am a little off my game. Not a lot off my game, but I'm still, still me. So anyways, that's why I'm drinking my juice and I'm 10 minutes late. So anyways, everybody, the energy here feels very lovely. My head is still kind of like a little bit in a spin, a little bit. Just kind of one of those things where you're just trying to come back to yourself. So, Smita, I want to ask about my health. You know what, sweetheart? I don't do health because let me tell you. I will tell you this, okay? When it comes to, I'm just gonna touch on this little topic, okay? When you ask about your health, this is what I like to tell people. Take inventory about what's going on your daily life. Ask yourself what exactly is good in your life and what exactly is not good in your life. The thing about how we approach situations, people, our own thoughts, are they in anger? Are they in like understanding? Are they okay? What I mean by an anger, it's just like when somebody comes up to you right away, they automatically irritate you because you don't want to deal with it. Are you able to look into yourself and see yourself wholeheartedly and love yourself unconditionally and be accepting in who you are, regardless of whether you have a little extra weight on yourself or not? Yes, health issues are very important because you need to be healthy mentally, physically, emotionally. They say when you become completely happy in yourself, the self-love, the unconditional self-love, the weight begins to fall off. You understand how wonderful you truly are. You forgive yourself for things you are aware of and for the things you are not aware of. Don't be upset by the piece of cake that you eat because you want to enjoy yourself. The journey is about enjoying yourself. Your life purpose is about loving yourself unconditionally, loving those around you unconditionally, finding what fits you and suits you and makes you feel comfortable in your skin. In cultures, you get the Hispanic males. They love the women with the voluptuous body. You see, and I'm not talking trash, okay? Back up. You see sometimes these skinny Mexican guys, and they have big gordita girlfriends. They love it. Like, I'm a big girl, obviously. You guys know me. You love me. I'm a big girl, right? Keith loves a big girl. You guys know Keith, right? My boyfriend. And yeah, of course, even being a spiritual healer, yes, I acknowledge my weight, and because of the energy and the things that I do, yeah, I still struggle with, my weight, my health, that kind of thing. Because when we're running energy and doing different things in the work, sometimes that's just the way it is. It happens that way. We become sick. The health, if you really look into the daily life of a spiritual healer, somebody who does the work that we do, like this morning, total example, my hands are puffy. They feel, when you kind of just by the energy that I ran last night, by that stuff that I pulled from that lady, it's very hard to explain. It's very until you've seen it, it's hard to understand. But you feel like even my throat, because the lady was a smoker. Even my throat is shit today. Seriously, even my throat is just like, because she was kind of raspy. No disrespect to her. She's an absolutely beautiful person, lovely lady, but you can tell she's a smoker. This morning I woke up, I don't smoke. I have my raspy voice again, and my body is trying to release those things that I pulled from her still. And I know it's going to be a process, and I'm going to work through it. So I'll drink lots of water. I'll do all that work just to clear myself from those energies that I cleared from her. My cousin Lisa always tells me that. She always tells me that. When you're running energy, she's like, when you're doing that, I deplete myself. Because I take this very seriously, because when people come to me for help, I give 110% and then some. And when I become stronger in my journey and to do these healings for people, absolutely, I'll bounce back much quicker. But I also have to run that stuff out of myself. Like this morning, I will. This morning, when I'm done with the show, I will definitely, Keith and I will sit. We'll do a deep meditation, and I'll clear myself much better, So anyways, but understand, Smita, that sometimes this is who we are. Yes, be healthy. Drink lots of water. This is the thing. Everybody says drink lots of water, eat healthy, and sometimes the weight just doesn't come off. So you do the walking, you do the exercising. Don't overstimulate yourself. If it's not possible, it's not possible. But envision yourself. Envision yourself. Love yourself so much. Envision yourself thin. Envision yourself the beautiful creature that you are, the divine goddess, the energy within you that continues to burn the fire you carry within your soul, the goddess that steps each step, each and every day forward. Just know how lovely that energy is. Know how beautiful you truly are. Tell yourself, you know what I do? I drink lots of water. I should drink more, but I do drink lots of water. And what happens is that every time I go in the shower and I'm washing my hair, you get in there, you get your little ritual, right? You get in the shower and it's all in the mind. When you're rinsing your hair, you tell the water how grateful you are for the water and how it replenishes your skin, how it touches your face, and it rejuvenates your hair, and it washes away those worries of your weight. It washes away anything that no longer suits your best and highest good. As it rinses that excess weight from your body piece by piece. Just whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do. I always thank the water whenever I shower. I make it a ritual of a goddess. Sometimes I put sea salt. What is this stuff here? I got this stuff, Himalayan bath salt. I don't think you could see it, but it's Queen of Sheba. I got it. Keith and I went to Bates Nut Farm, and I bought this, and you put it in your bathtub, even sprinkle it in the bottom of your shower. And that salt helps to remove those energies that no longer suit your best and highest good. It helps to cleanse your aura and those beautiful things. Little rituals we do to come back to ourselves make us feel good. Absolutely. So I hope that helped you. Okay? Trust me. Trust me. Drink lots of water. I'm not saying that's the cure. I'm not saying that's what it is, but trust me. I've been really trying to tune in and listen to me. Let's see what Destiny has to say. Hey, Miha. I've been really trying to tune in to listen to my spirit guides and to understand how they're trying to guide. Yeah. I don't know. What do they want from you, Destiny? Your spirit guides are going to ask you whatever. Actually, you know what? Your spirit guide is going to tell you, hello, I'm your spirit guide. Oh, Latasha. Learn the spiritual laws. Jesus criminating. What happens is sorry about that. You guide your spirit guides. Yes, they help you, they assist you, but you have to tell them what you want. You have to ask them what they want. You tell them what you want. I'm sorry, hold on. Back up. Whenever you need anything, you have to ask them. Show them or ask them a question and ask them to show you. Feathers. I hear you get feathers. You see feathers. Little white ones with gray on them sometimes. The thing about our spirit guides is that when they come to us and they watch over us, they cannot intervene unless you ask them to. A lot of people don't know that, or they just don't understand that, or maybe we even forget. I know for the longest time I would always talk to my spirit guides in the very beginning, but I didn't know they were my spirit guides, right? I just always was speaking to somebody in my mind. I would always want to talk to somebody, whoever was out there, angels, whoever it may be. So when you look at that, you ask, what is it that you want, Destiny? What is it that you want? Yeah, I see you get white feathers. Yeah. So this is what I tell people. Anything that you're doing, your spirit guides are always with you, 24/7, 365 days. And the archangels will come in whenever you ask them, okay? What happens is, at that moment that you receive those feathers, that you've seen those feathers or those pennies, tails up, right? What were you thinking at that moment in time? What had you just asked them in that moment of time? What are you looking for? Or whatever is going on in your life, stop. Whatever was going on in your mind, stop right there and check it out. When you see that feather, because that's confirmation. You ask them for something. So this is what we do. Just like we ask the pendulum. Okay, I have a pendulum here. I ask the pendulum. Yes or no questions. Okay, right? We only ask yes or no questions. Excuse me. So when you ask them, please, if this is true, or am I headed the right way? Please show me a sign. Bring me a white feather. Does that make sense? It's like sometimes people will say, oh, just give me any kind of sign, and then they get a feather, which is a sign. A penny. Sometimes you'll hear your name called. I've been getting this lately. I don't know why. Somebody, uh, these spirits just come up and they're like saying my name, and I turn around and there's nobody there. Of course, I know, what it is. But for those that don't know, sometimes we're meant to look at something and we don't know we're meant to look at it, right? So what happens is we have to excuse me. We have to understand that when we're asking these questions, yeah, they are responding, but we have to make it very clear so we ourselves understand that they're there. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so Lisa, let's do this. Lisa, what is the question that you want to know? Is there a question? Do you have a specific? I'm so sorry. My neighbor's dogs. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. My neighbor's dogs get all wonky. I don't get it. I don't know. They have like so many dogs. I love dogs. Don't get me wrong. They're just animals. They're just talking. And of course, for those of you who know, we have a husky. Keith and I have a husky, right? Thank you, Georgina. We have a husky, right? So this is some true stuff. For the last, 2 weeks? Week or two? I don't know. These dogs next door, they've been howling and howling. There's like 5 dogs next door or something. I don't know. Thank you, Lori. And it's just so weird because I don't know what's going on, but they're sensing something. So they all get together in this one group and they make a bunch of noise and they're doing what they're doing. I don't know. Crazy stuff. But, dogs sense things, right? Dogs sense things. So, okay. Here we go. Lisa, there's a little boy that's standing next to you. I don't know why. He keeps calling you his mother. He keeps calling you mommy. When you first chimed in earlier, when you came up, I saw you and I saw him and he's tugging on you. You have some noise going on in your house. That is this little boy. The problem, well, actually, it's not really a problem, but the thing is that he may be, he says he's very close to you. I think maybe he could have been somebody in another life, or he may be a lost child. I'm not sure, but he's like, no, she's my mom. She's my mommy. Sometimes spirits come to us, they cling to us. Like yesterday, doing the work that I did, there was some people, when I'm open, people come in, but this child says that he belongs to you. He says that you're his mommy. There's something about him that he's like guiding you, not guiding you, but he's like helping to protect you, like he's your little protector. He has, he looks like he's about 4 years of age. Yeah, about 4 or 5, maybe 3, 4, 5, somewhere in there. But he's able to talk, so he's not 3. He's about 4 or 5. He's able to talk. He's standing there next to you, and he's always looking up at you. He's always on your left side, and he's just like always holding your hand. I see him. He reaches for your hand, and he holds your hand. He says that there's been some struggles in your life, and he understands that. He's like, it's okay. It's okay. It's going to get better. He's like your little pep, your little pep guy. He's very sweet. He's very precious. I think he might have passed as a child. He might have passed from illness. So he may just be a spirit guide for you, or may, like from another lifetime. He's very precious. He has brown hair. He's wearing like cute little shorts, blue. He has a little white shirt, and he's all, these are my Easter clothes. This is what he's telling me. These are my Easter clothes. And they have the little suspenders kind of, and it's a little white shirt underneath. And then sometimes he's showing me where he's wearing jeans and his little his his tennies. He says these are my tennies. He's super super cute. Now, whether he's familiar to you or not, whether you're sensing him before, now you will. If you weren't before, now you will. He likes to sit in the front seat with you in the car, and he likes the music that you play. He's like, I like the music. I like the music. He says he likes the journeys. That's very unique for a child of that age to know journeys. He's like, I like the journeys, he says. He's like, I learned that on TV once. He says that's why I say it. He goes, I like the journeys. Super cute. Oh my God, he's like so precious. So, anyways, he says at the time that he says that he sees you cry because there has been sadness. I did when we first when I first came on, I did sense some sadness. The air is clearing. Let's just put it that way. The air is clearing. Let's figure that out. Let's figure that out. Because I feel like I have this heavy pressure on my shoulders a little bit. I feel like I also have some confusion, like what's going on, like in limbo. I feel like in limbo. Oh, excuse me. But I also feel like waiting, waiting, waiting. But that has a lot to do with what's going on in the world right now with this whole pandemic and everything. Nobody's been able to do anything like work. People have been trying to find certain things, jobs, but be safe with them. Places to live, just different things going on. A lot of people, which is normal in this time, that a lot of people have that over the top concern or worries about their future and what's going to happen and how things are going to pan out, just different stuff. But for you, now that we have acknowledged the little boy, you're going to be able to, he's going to be able to guide you better. Your intuition is going to be able to help to clear out those second guessings, and he's going to actually help you to be able, you're going to like be able to move smoothly in your decisions because he's going to help you. He's just thanking me. He's like, thank you, lady. He's just super cute. The money will come. Trust me. The money will come. People got their stimulus or whatever they got, that kind of thing going on. But the money will come. It's been a struggle for many of us. But what I'm saying is for you, it's all going to clear. He's going to help you. He's going to make it so much better. He's super cute. Oh my God, he's super cute. I hope that helps you. I hope that makes sense because what my grandmother is showing me is like there is good in there. Absolutely. There is good coming, more good coming. Just have faith, Lisa. Have faith. And the young man, the little boy, he's going to help you. What is his name? He won't tell me his name. Anyways, he's super cute. He'll help you and he'll guide you. I bless you and I leave you with that. Super cute. Leona, let's see. You have a lot of pendulums, Kate. You know what? Keith just bought a new one. And he likes it. He likes it. He says, I have an old school one. I have my old, I don't even know where it's at. Keith's got a fancy, schmancy one. Are you serious? You don't want to come out? Keith got a fancy, schmancy one. Because he's just so cool, right? Look at that. It's like, you're not my owner. See how that does me? It's like, you don't own me. You can't touch me. Okay. Okay, here we go. So anyways, yeah. And I just have a tiger's eye. That's mine. That's what I use is a tiger's eye. I don't really use it. I just kind of go with what my grandmother tells me. But sometimes if I like to play, I'll bring it out. I'll see what's up. Okay, so let's look. Oh yeah, isn't it? Keith is like he's like super like fancy schmancy. I don't know. I'm like, I'll just take the tiger's eye, please. Okay. Sorry, I'm not sick. I'm just clearing stuff. So, Leona, Leona. My grandmother says that you have lovely energy. She says that she. Are you still here, Leona? If you're still here, good. If you're not, I'm still gonna do your reading. Yeah. Hi. Hello. My grandmother says that you have lovely energy. She says you're like a butterfly. She says that there's things in your life that are completely like I don't know, like life is good. Life is good. The butterfly. You're able to shift your energies to things, places, people, in order, just like the image that she's showing me is you're just like a butterfly, just floating, just flying around the water. You're talking to the birds, you're talking to the bees, you're talking to the animals. Just somebody who is very neutral, someone who can get along with everybody and anybody. Also, a good listener. My grandmother says you're an excellent listener, patient. The thing she says too is that the good-heartedness in you is something that she can really respect, and it's good stuff. It's something where it's similar to how my grandmother was, because she's just like, you know what, you give your shirt for anybody. You are one of those givers, those kind people. But remember that you have to give to yourself as well. You know, and I know you do. I know you do. But that this was my thing. Give, give. But when somebody would try and give to me, I'd be like, oh no, 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 it's okay. It's okay. But no, there's that exchange of energy. And that's very smooth with you. I feel that's very smooth. It's very like, you know what? It's good stuff. Your travels have been very lovely. Your life purpose, your life, you do what you love. You wear it on your sleeve. It's almost something where, yeah, I mean, there have been some bumps in the road. I'm not saying a life is completely perfect. Yes, relationships, maybe something of maybe not necessarily money, but there's still like it's like you've always been in the flow with a couple little speed bumps there and there, but nothing like nothing like you can't handle. My grandmother says. So it's a very nice mellow energy. Um, Overall, I think it's good stuff. I mean I don't know exactly what you want me to tell you, but I mean it's like very lovely. It's very lovely. Um, Good things are going to happen for you too. We're all emerging into a newer day, a newer way of thinking. Things that come to us much more easily will become happening. Will start happening for you as well. Those that are in the flow, all of a sudden it just triples in time, and it triples in all of those wonderful, prosperous uh, and abundant things we wish for in life, finances, love, everything we could possibly imagine. And every time and now that I look at it, my grandmother's showing me like there's just so much of the travel, and your wings never get tired. Being the beautiful butterfly that you are, your wings never get tired. And when you look up as the butterfly, you see the endless green grass and the flowers and the beauty around. And it's like, here we go. We just keep on flying. You stop and you rest for a little bit. It's lovely energy. Holy crap. It's lovely energy. I love it. I hope that makes sense to you. I mean, honestly, I don't see like anything like like crazy. I don't see anything. I see angels along the way. There's a couple angels hanging out. They come in, they help you on your journey. But I mean, it's good stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't. Does that resonate? I mean, does that? Because I'm like, I'm not seeing anything. I'm like, this is like pleasant energy. It's good stuff. Does that resonate at all with you? It's funny because with some people, they're like, well, I kind of been through a shit show lately, and it's just like, yeah, but it's just one of those things where I don't see that. I don't see that at all whatsoever. So I bless you and I leave you with that, Leona. It's good. It's good energy. Thank you. It's very helpful. I love it. It helped me as well. Thank you. Thank you for that exchange. Good stuff, man. Okay, let's see here. Destiny, no, I don't think Nana has. I don't know. She won't tell me. She said yes, she has. Of course, the minute I say she won't tell me, she tells me, right? My grandmother, I swear, sometimes I don't know about this woman. She's like, hello. Okay, let's see here. You don't need to be in love. Love, you are in love. You're in love with yourself. You're in love with yourself. Is it Aimi Ablaza? You are a free spirit, my grandmother. Ooh, I can see it. Oh my God. Ooh, my grandmother. She's like, you don't need no man right now. You need to run your race. You need to do what you need to do. You need to handle what you want to handle. Live your life. You're young. The thing about your energy as well, just like Leona's, you don't need uh, you don't need anyone to define you. You don't need anyone to. This is your thing. You need to run your race and gather experiences, knowledge, and along your travels, you'll find the right person will find you. Yes, yes, love. Sometimes people come in our lives and they're good for us. Like I said, a few Saturdays, a little while back, our life, we are like a tree. Our leaves represent people in our lives. And some people are meant to stay for forever. And some people are meant to stay only for a season. And the leaves fall. It's only natural that they leave. Some people are only meant for a season because that's all that they're meant to be in our lives, to teach us what they need to teach us, or for us, vice versa, however that may be. But in our trunks, we stay strong. Our spirit, our knowledge, our self-empowerment, our unconditional love for ourselves and for those around us. Because our trunk becomes so strong, it is the basis of our roots, the ones that have been in our lives, the relationships that nurture our spirit and our growth. It is in the roots that makes us strong and stand tall. Yes, sometimes leaves stay, but it's within the roots that really, where everything truly matters, because they help us grow. They help us to stand tall. They help us to touch and move out different parts of the earth. They replenish our energies with the rain and the sun. In order for us to be whole and come back to ourselves, we must see ourselves as trees regardless of what we go through. We have to understand that our roots must be strong. The ones in our lives on our journey continue to, we give and we take, we love unconditionally. We have lovers, we have friends. Yes, enjoy, because we all have needs. Enjoy. But when the right person comes in, you'll know. His roots will be strong. Trees can sometimes become intertwined and they reach high into the sky. Trust me, he will find you. But he needs to learn his lessons first. And he is handsome. My grandmother, she's very funny. But we all have free will, my friend. We all have free will. What I mean by free will is when we're ready for it, we can change our minds at any time. Energy shifts. What I tell you today, all of you, like I tell everybody, what I tell you today, whether you take my advice or you listen to the words that I say and it takes you on a different way, or you choose to stay on that, I'm not saying destructive path, but if you choose, when you get to that fork in the road and you choose the left and not the right, that's called free will. You can do anything that you want and you come with a different result each and every time. Well, unless you're doing the same thing expecting a different result, but you know what I mean? The definition of madness, right? But keep in mind though, everything shifts. Like I tell people, I could totally hit the lottery. I could win the lottery today, be a Brazilianaire, right? That's my word, Brazilianaire. And then I turn around and I change my name and I disappear, right? Shit, life's good. I'm good. I'm good. Done. My energy's right? Tomorrow I can wake up, or the other scenario, tomorrow I can wake up, walk across the street, get hit by a bus, and guess what? My life has changed forever. Energy shifts. Energy changes. The circumstances around us, whether they're the good, the bad, or the ugly, those things happen, right? Completely healthy, somebody completely healthy jogging down the street every day, goes for his job, boom, falls over, dead of a heart attack. Nobody saw that coming, right? He was running his race, or she was running her race. Things happen in people's lives where we don't understand them and we're like, holy crap, that could be me. So with each and every moment that we live our lives, we have to live them as if they were our last days. I'm not saying go rob a bank. I'm not saying go get crazy. What I'm saying is love. Love. Find the love, the unconditional love within yourself. Within, people, we have difficult people in our lives, right? Trust me, we all do. Whether they're family or friends, whoever they may be. I always tell you guys, whenever I see somebody having a really difficult day, I see them. I'm not one of those mediums that goes up to somebody, oh my gosh, I don't do that. I don't do that. But what I do in non-interference, because that's one of the spiritual laws, I envision my heart within their heart. I send them so much unconditional love. And I let them understand, I let them feel that they are loved. Just so that they can come back to themselves for that brief moment. They can feel that feeling again, so that can trigger them to move forward, to help them become unstuck in where they are in their life at that moment. It's one of those things where people sometimes forget how wonderful they are. Yes, we go through shit. Yes, we do. We go through things in our lives. But sometimes we wallow, we stay there, we get stuck. That becomes our identity. We become like, oh God, I can't. How do I get past this? How do I get past it? Losing somebody that we love dearly is the greatest, most difficult way to, I'm not saying it's to learn a lesson, but what I'm saying is, how do we survive? How do we find it within ourselves to move forward and to find a way to allow ourselves to forgive ourselves for the moments that we were not able to share with them, for the missed words that we were not able to share with them, for the whatever it may be, for whatever we wish we had more time. Forgive yourself. The words that we speak into the wind, those words are heard. They are not gone unsaid. They are not gone unheard. When we look into the energy of the Spirit will always follow us. The Spirit will always hear us if we call on it. Diana, this is for you. Your brother is speaking very loud and very clear. He says that he understands your sadness, but he also wants you to know it's time for you to find peace in his rest. He says it's time for you to take control of your life again and to stand tall. Yes, yes. Miss him, he says. Miss me. Fuck, miss me. You know how he is. But he's like, but don't stay there, sister. Don't stay there. He says that and he's laughing. He says that your understanding of him is something sacred. And he will always love you for that. But he says, pick up your shit and get. Move it. Move it. Move it. Move it. He's like, come on, let's go. You know how he is. He says, celebrate for me. Celebrate for me. Celebrate my life. I know you miss her. He says he sits at the dinner table and he watches you cry. He says he sees you sitting on the couch and your thoughts are full of, you have too much shit in your head, he says. He says you need to allow yourself to heal. Allow Carla to help you to heal. He's not even gone. He's actually pulled. He says the light in the kitchen is something that he's very fond of. The bathroom, the fan. I don't know. He goes, no, you know I'm there. He says, nope, you know I'm there. For those of you who don't know, Diana is a really good friend of mine. I've known her since kindergarten. Her brother, Michael, is a very, he had passed away. He has passed away, and he is a brilliant creator of a lot of things you folks watch on TV. That dinosaur, that dinosaur costume, the one that everybody's wearing, and it's the T-Rex, and he's the creator of that. Darth Vader, a lot of those, the Black Panther, a lot of those major creator, major game player, mover and a shaker. And unfortunately, he passed away, and it's left a huge hole in the family. But he is funny as can be, and in life as he is in spirit. Yeah, Georgina, he's like he's very funny. He yeah. Anyways, Diana, I bless you and I leave you with that. I love you. So let's see here. Who do we got? Lorraine, very interesting. I saw this when you posted it earlier. There's an old man in your house. I don't know why. You know what? All these spirits I get, either they're little children or they're older gentlemen, but then again, look at this is what I'm saying to you guys. Okay, this is what I'm saying. This is truth. All you people that have those cameras inside your house, like that, what do you call it? You know, that doorbell. That doorbell. You know, the doorbell, that bing, and then it's got the camera in it. All you folks out here that have cameras in your houses now, and the sensor, when it goes off, you know, and whatever, because there's orbs in your house. Trust me, there's always been spirits in your house. But now that people got cameras up in their houses, the spirits don't like that shit. They don't like it at all. They want to be left alone. They want to cruise in your house. I'm not saying, Lorraine, this is what you're doing. I'm not saying this at all. Please forgive me if I gave that message. That's not what I meant to say. What I am saying is that we've always had spirits in our house. My best friend had a lady in his house. About a month ago, I went to his house. Well, I had seen her, actually. He came to me and he asked me, and he goes, he's like, so I got this, you know, kind of noises in my house. I'm like, oh yeah. There's an elderly lady in there, and she is crying all the time. She's waiting for her husband. She's afraid to go out the door, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff, you know. So anyways, long story short, so there sometimes it's not just your house, it's the land that your house is on. Could be they live neighborly, you know, in that vicinity, in that area. There could be many different reasons. But Lorraine, the one that you have in your house is an older gentleman, a grandfather figure, somebody who is in your family many generations before, second or third grandfather, maybe. He says that he's just there because he's just hanging out. He feels comfortable there. And sometimes spirits do that. I hear not dresser drawer or drawer. I'm hearing drawer. So maybe kitchen drawer, a drawer opening, closing. Sometimes you've kind of hearing footsteps. Maybe he's just cruising around. He's not harmful at all. He says that he just loves the energy there. I don't know. There's just something about the place that reminds him of home. He says. So he's just, you know. No, I doubt. He's like, no. He says I would never be disrespectful. I would never. He's like, I just enjoy the company. He's the cooking. Something about, I don't know. He says like smoke. I don't know. Do you have a fireplace? Maybe. I'm not really sure what he's getting at, but he's just saying he just loves the atmosphere. So I wouldn't worry about him. He's very lovely. I bless you and I leave you with that. He's super cute. Oh, bless his heart. Okay. Let's see here. Paul. Paul is the mighty tree on the earth. Paul has good energy. Paul is somebody who is the seeker of knowledge. My grandmother says that the energy that it's very mellow. I hear water running. It's very lovely. It's like a stream. And when the water touches the rocks in the stream, it's very beautiful. It's very lovely. Knowledge is coming to you, my friend. The energy that you're putting forward and the shift and the change, the growth, it's all happening. When you're thinking, am I doing this right? Are things going good? Yes, you're getting there. Trust me, you're growing. You're growing. I see a little tingling here. I see you have lots of energy around you. Don't try and do everything all at once. Just allow it to happen. Allow the energies to come to you. Allow, divine timing. That's all that my grandma's like, divine timing. Boom. That's it. Divine timing. And you know what? I hate that. I truly do, because it's all in divine timing. And I'm like, I don't like that divine timing. I want it now. Like Baruch Salt. So anyways, I bless you and I leave you with that, Paul. Thank you for being such a good stuff. Oh my God, good energy. Good stuff. Thank you. Julie. Money, 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 money. Money is to be made. Money is to be made. Opportunities are coming up. Money, 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 money. Very interesting. An idea has come into fruition, and the money that's going to start coming in is very lovely. You have some money coming in. Somebody's going to approach you about some money that's owed to you, or some money that is a job idea, or like a bonus or something like that. It's good stuff. Like it's completely unexpected. And I'm not talking about like, freaking, what do you call it? Stimulus. I'm not talking that. This is something that's super, super cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. I really absolutely love it. I love it. It's good energy. And the thing is too, is that he's like helping it to come forward. He's like helping it to move along. So that's good stuff. Go, Dad. Go, Dad. Go, Dad. I love it. That's super cool. Yeah, money and I mean, it's like gonna keep you comfortable. Absolutely, absolutely keep you comfortable. Yeah, he's telling you not to worry. He's like, don't worry, it's all working out. He's like, I'm making a plan. I'm making a plan. So it's good stuff. You have some stuff in the works right now, don't you, Julie? Because it's like boom. It's just like manifesting. So it's good stuff. It's good stuff. So, okay, you guys, I'm going to touch on this one. Milou, hello. The lessons, we all have lessons in our lives that we have to work through. The only lesson I can tell you right now is self-love, self-acceptance, understanding that not to take, and I hate saying this, I hate when it's said to me actually, not taking things personally. Letting things just flow off of your back. Sometimes when we're in silence and we're a good person, which you obviously are, people tend to hate on us or tend to paint us with a different brush other than what we truly are. Stand in your power. Understand how lovely and how wonderful you are. Trusting your own judgment and that unconditional love. Knowing that moving forward in your life, some people will not stay, some people will go. The new will come in. And it's not about you're better than anybody else. It's just the fact that it's time. We come out of our cocoon. We grow our wings. We choose different paths because that's what we're meant to do. All of our life journeys, our life purposes are all completely different. Yours is no reflection of mine. Like we all have different life purposes, life journeys. Yes, sometimes there's similar circumstances, but it's never the same. Because what you may accept, I may not accept, and what I may accept, you may not accept. Your feelings and your emotions will be different from those of others in certain circumstances. The moment you realize how wonderful you are and love yourself completely and unconditionally, it's like an onion. The other things begin to fall away. In the pureness, in the beautiful that's in the inside of it can be displayed. Yes, sometimes we feel as if we're not worthy, or we're not able to handle certain circumstances, but that's not who we are. Yes, fear is only an illusion, and I've heard that a million times. I'm sure you guys have heard it a bazillion times too. Fear is allowing you to know when fear steps in a new life purpose or in a new life journey. Fear steps in because you're stepping out of your box. You're taking a chance on your life journey, into a world that can totally set you free. Now, whether we accept it, it's still going to come around. If we don't accept it, it'll come to us again, because what is right for us will always come to us. What's meant for us will always come to us. Okay? I bless you and I leave you with that. Absolutely, Georgina. He loves cake. I love cake. I love cake. He knows that you love him. Absolutely. He loves it. Celebrate. Have a party. Good stuff. Absolutely. So, alrighty, you guys, my time is up here. I'm going to go and I'm going to do some meditation, some clearing, do some other stuff, and get ready to go to work. True story. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Be safe. And always remember, you guys are lovely, wonderful people. Love yourselves. Eat the cake, right? Spend the day. Go do whatever you want to do. Take a nap. Acknowledge, embrace those things you have around you. Love the energy. Step out of your comfort zone. Just for one day. Just for one day. And don't self-loathe the next day. Be like, oh God, I wish I would have. No. Within reason, of course, do lovely things. Just for one day. Spoil yourself. I bless you, and I leave you with that. Bye-bye.